It's DOCTA, Dr. Dan. Today I wanted to talk about, just briefly, about natural health care and pain management. My wife just the other day had a 8-foot whiteboard fall on her foot. It's a long story. I keep it in the hallway up on some stands so that I can reach it well, and it's been there for 4 years. Dog rushes by at the same time she's there. The dog caught the corner of it, brought it down on her foot. So this is really heavy. And so we've been able to keep, hello, Kelly, we've been able to keep the inflammation down and the pain out of her foot. And it's something that I do through lymphatics. I have a few tools that help with that, but the lymphatics really make a big difference. And I'm a lymphologist, a certified lymphologist, and what I do is a manual lymphology that removes the inflammation through manipulation. And it's something that I teach my clients and I teach people to do. Really handy knowledge. So if you would like to know more about that and how to naturally take care of, it's not a 50-foot whiteboard, it's only 8 feet. That's Kelly. So it's not only I mean, if you would like to have more information about how to take care of pain in joints or on the hello John. So yeah, we're talking about natural pain management and how to take pain away from wounds. So Kelly got injured. She had this heavy board fall on her foot. Oh, it felt like a 50-foot whiteboard. It's really heavy. And that's what Kelly says. And so being able to work with her on a daily basis makes a huge difference. The client comes in once or twice a week, and I take care of the pain. I take down the inflammation and help out with the pain. And then from there, it's going to build up again and build up again and build up again. But if we can take care of it on a daily basis, we can deal with it. Because what happens is, let's say that this is your blood vessel, this top line here. Hi, Chisa. This is your blood vessel, and this is your lymphatic vessel, and here are the cells in between. We get damage like a whiteboard falling on your foot. We get damage, and the blood vessel expands, and the smallest protein escapes and brings white blood cells in. So white blood cells have a really important mission in life. But when it comes to inflammation, I've found that to stop those white blood cells from interacting with the injury can help heal the injury faster. So this is Kelly's foot. 80-foot, well, maybe a 150-pound, 200-pound whiteboard falls on her foot. Ow, she gets inflammation right there. So the first thing that we do is we apply pressure, and with that pressure, as we apply pressure, we're removing some of the inflammation, and we're not allowing the white blood cells to stay. So then the next thing we do, anytime you have pain, you have an anaerobic situation. And with that, anaerobic situation, it means you're not getting enough oxygen. You're not getting enough circulation. So this works with her injury. It works with joint pains. After applying pressure to remove some of the inflammation, you massage it. And with that massage of the wounded area, you're bringing back circulation, you're bringing back oxygen. Just think, pain means anaerobic. There's not enough oxygen. And so the massage helps bring in the oxygen. Again, this is the blood vessel. This is the lymphatic vessel. This is the cells. The cells are actually the battery of the body. There's a cycle that goes on within the cells that create energy for the body. And so those cells work best when there is a very dry state here. Inflammation causes us to lose energy in that area. Pain is a response of the swelling and also of the lack of oxygen in that area. So applying pressure, massaging it to bring oxygen and circulation back, and then the part that happens with activating the lymphatic is to brush it. Brush it about 15-20 times, and what you're doing is you're activating the lymphatic. Now, of course, the thoracic valve is right here, and the lymph goes down, lymph comes up, but it doesn't matter which direction you're moving that in. So that goes for hitting your hand with a hammer, bumping something, getting hurt, arthritis, or even growing pains. Chisa, for my beautiful little nephews and nieces. Growing pains, it's the same thing. If there's pain, there's a lack of circulation. If there's inflammation and swelling, of course, that's going to cause pain. So what my thought was because I can help Kelly to go through and heal quickly and be in a state of no pain, I've been thinking, oh, and Kelly's saying, does breathing help with pain? Yes, as I'm working on somebody, I'm going to have them take some deep breaths from their diaphragm, and that breathing helps with the process of getting the oxygen in and getting the pain out. But I've been thinking about how I would like to have a clinic or clinics across the country where we had somebody in there from 6 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and somebody gets hurt. They get really hurt, like you would go to the hospital, or you just get hurt where you're going to have a bruise and you're going to hurt for a week. Well, I can take care of that bruise quickly so that you don't bruise, and we can take care of that pain so that it heals quickly. Hi, Cher. We're just talking about pain management and about my dream of having clinics that go across the country that somebody could come in on a daily basis to be taken care of. I'd like to ask what you guys think about that and that concept. I think it could be done very easily in small offices with 3 or 4 healthcare people and be charged by the minute. So if somebody comes in and they're going to be needing help that's only going to take 15 or 20 minutes, they pay $15 or $20. But let's say that they need about an hour every day for a week. Also have terms and trade, something that can actually bring the cost of healthcare down to the things that need us not having to go to a doctor, are taking care of things triage right away, naturally, without medications, because we wouldn't be authorized. I'm working on becoming a doctor of natural medicine, and even then I'm not going to be able to give people medications, but I don't want to give people medications because we've been able to help so much in intervening with people going to the doctor or having to get surgery or healing quickly after surgery through these natural methods. So I want to train people across the country. I want to open up these small clinics where people in the neighborhood can come. And even your child has growing pains. teaching the parents how to take care of the growing pains naturally. So if unless anybody has any other questions, that was kind of my thought today, is just to explain we don't need to be in pain. I guess that's kind of backwards right now, but from my screen it's backwards, but my motto is no pain, good day. And Chisa, so what about 5-year-old pain aggregation in the low back that has been massaged and rubbed? Okay, so Chisa, here's the child's back, here's the pain. Hello, Rebecca. Here's the child's back, and here's the pain. First thing you want to do is you want to just apply pressure and say, is that relieving the pain? You apply pressure slowly at first, right? Because, if you're applying pressure...
Answer Jesus' question.
If you're applying pressure to that spot, and you ask if that stops it from hurting, but apply pressure very slowly, because if you apply pressure and it doesn't hurt, Chisa, then it's still inflammation. It's just so bad that it's not making it, it's not helping. So apply a little bit of pressure, and if that feels better, then you start going through the process. Now, I have problems with my joint pains, and I have problems with, I've had incredible problems with my back, and I've had problems with tendonitis. I've never done anything that's repaired, that's not within my scope or ability to repair a joint, a short leg, tendon issues, but the pain comes from inflammation. So you apply pressure, a light pressure, to the child's back, and ask if that helps remove the pain. And let's say it does, you're going to go into a massage of that area right then, and then brushing. And then as you touch the back, there's going to be a little bit less pain. The back, the leg, whatever. Okay, but in your child's instance, the back. Apply a little pressure, say, does that take, and does that feel better? And as that does, bringing some circulation in, and then brushing. The massage is really important, but only when it gets to the point where you've got the pain out of it. And this is something that we could do a live Facebook, a live message video that I could walk you right through it if you like. But does that answer your question, Chisa? And that's how I would work it. Now, if I have somebody, they've got a joint pain, and I apply pressure and it doesn't remove the pain, it's still inflammation. It's still an anaerobic state of lack of oxygen through lack of circulation that's causing the pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it slower. I'm going to give a light massage, right? So, for example, with your child, Chisa, let's say this is the spinal cord, and this is the layers out to the skin, and that you have some kind of bruising right on the spinal cord, or some issue with the spinal cord because of anything that could happen. As I work the outer areas, it affects the inner areas, affects the inner areas, affects the inner areas, until it affects the bone. So we can actually take anything that's happening in the body and work the pain out. I also use a 0-point energy wand, and I also use some frequencies, but I started doing it manually, and it's something that you can do at home. Remember, inflammation is affected through applying pressure and then bringing oxygen into it through massage, through light massage, and then you activate the lymphatic system to brush. is really important at any age, at any stage of our life, to be getting adequate hydration. And when you're removing pain, make sure there's adequate hydration, because as you get the lymphatic system taking away that inflammation, it's just moving it to somewhere else. And if you're not adequately hydrated, then it's going to just move around. Oh, it's not my child, it's me, so I will need to find someone to assist me. It helps when somebody can help you, but I took care of my own pains, so that's doable. So one of the things you can do, Chisa, sounds like it's around the L4, L5 area. What you can do is you can take a tennis ball and you can put it against the wall. You can put it against the wall or on the floor. And then you take that tennis ball and you apply pressure on it. And then you can move it around so that the tennis ball is massaging. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so you can use that tennis ball to take care of yourself. Also, I can, Chisa, L4, L5, yeah. So also, Chisa, I can teach Daniel how to do this to help you out. But here's a question, Chisa. When you apply pressure to that L4, L5 area, does it feel better? Just waiting for that answer. If it feels better, then one of the things you can do, here's this guy's L4, L5, right? If you take your hand and you apply pressure in that area and walk, no, it doesn't feel better. Okay, so what I want you to do with that L4, L5 area is put your hands on that L4, 5 area, kind of pressing towards the spinal cord, and just walk slowly. And that walking slowly, that should help out. I can get on a two-way video with you later, Chisa, and I can walk you through this and find out what's going to help. So I've helped so many people working naturally that's why I want to put out to everybody this thought of having small clinics where we teach people how to take care of these things naturally, get a few inexpensive tools in that can make a difference, and yeah, have tiny clinics with maybe 4 people running them from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, where people in the neighborhood come in and with their aches and their pains and these different things that get expensive going to the doctor. And a lot of people won't go to the doctor because it doesn't hurt enough to pay that much. And so, oh, hi, Lindsay. So, yeah. Okay. So do we have any thoughts on anything that I've put out? Any more thoughts before I cut off for today? Remember, if you have a pain issue you want some help with, contact me through Facebook, and we'll set up an appointment. We'll set up an appointment. Thank you, Kelly. We'll set up an appointment on the phone on Facebook to do that. Okay. Any other thoughts? Any other questions on natural pain management or what we've been talking about, or a pain that you might have? Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching today. And please, if you're having issues and you'd like to look at natural pain management, contact me. I had 30 years of grievous pain. I would fall asleep with tears in my eyes and wake up with tears in my eyes from the pain, and have dealt with the whole thing naturally. Thank you so much for watching today. Take care. And if you're watching a replay, please put replay in there. Take care. Bye.